Check this out. This right here, and I don't know if you can see that, but guys, so I'm here with Mr. Chris Courtright.
What's up, everybody?
You guys saw my back. This is the gentleman that did it to me.
The torture.
Yeah, the torture. You want to just go ahead and explain what it is that you just did?
Yeah, so basically what we did is it's called Graston Technique with the tools that we did. So basically what we did is we freed up the shoulder blade, allowing it to glide across the ribs properly. So that redness that you're going to see is called patica. So what that is breaking basically blood vessels that have been broken up. So your body's natural response is to get in there and flush that out and deliver more nutrients, water to the area. And then now that way the shoulder blade is able to glide across the ribs freely, not compensating the traps and the neck and things like that. So now he should be back to normal, at least for now.
Yeah, so if you like me and you do Jiu Jitsu, then you need to figure something out for your back. And if you're in Houston, come check out Mr. Chris Courtright.
Hit me up.
And he's not hard to miss.
No, you can't miss me. Me and my shirt.
Yeah. All right, man. I'll keep you guys updated. I'll probably come back here maybe next week or at least a few more times. I'll keep you updated on my progress. See you guys later. So this is just from that, and that is all of that. So basically he just went in, and all of that red stuff is essentially, I guess, scar tissue and blood vessels kind of going in, and everything that he just kind of released in there. So that's basically it. And these are the exercises that he suggested that I do. All right, guys, here we go. Daily practice mobility from Mr. Courtright that was prescribed for essentially getting the appropriate mobility in the shoulders. So number one is what I like to call, I think appropriately, the archer. And essentially, it's just that. This arm actually goes in the back. So get on the belly, put it down here, hand just close to the head height, turn it around, bring your foot out. So one foot back, the other foot forward, and bring that up. Basically, 1 to 2 minutes on each side. I call this the archer. That's exercise number one. Hold that there, and then from there, do that each side. The next one is called the sleeper. This position is about testing your shoulders mobility. Because essentially if you're here, and what he found out for me is that this shoulder comes up. The idea is to push the shoulder down, bury the shoulder in, 90 degrees, and then take this and bring it down slowly, and hold that there for 10 to 30 seconds, and you feel a stretch over here. Oh, and you do that like 10 times. And then you switch and do it again on the other side. The third exercise essentially is, you can get a foam roller, but for the sake of the example, I'm going to show you exactly how that's done. So, imagine this is a foam roller, which is obviously not. But the idea is take the foam roller, let it roll out all the way, get all the way down, and then go side to side and get that full shoulder stretch. Here, get back here, here. Do about 2 minutes in totality. And then the last bit is here. Let me show you this one. You can do it with a broomstick, but the idea here is to bring this forward, out, and just like that. And so basically do that 10 to 15 times. This might not be wide enough, so I might need to use the other broomstick. But those are the 4 mobility exercises for shoulder mobility and recovery to basically do that. The idea is to go for 2 to 3 total sessions to really clean up all of that scar tissue and stuff that builds up on the inside. And then we'll be back to full functionality. That's one of the blessings of Ramadan and the fasting, is that, and even Jiu Jitsu itself, is that it exposes within us, the things that, are real, in the sense of we might not be cognizant of or be real with ourselves in terms of what we're lacking in, what we need work on. And so Ramadan does a really good job of exposing that. Jiu-Jitsu also does a really good job of exposing that. Put those two together and you've got a great combination of things that you need to work on. So for me, in terms of shoulder mobility, and just in terms of regular practice that I need to be cognizant of, in terms of spiritual practices and things like that. So that was it. Huge shout out to Mr. Chris Courtright, as well as Joe Bradford, for making the initial post on Facebook which introduced me to Mr. Chris Courtright. So definitely anybody wants to get some real shoulder work done, mobility work done, anybody who has a desk job on a computer, just hunched over, there's a lot of restrictions that you're going to develop just within your own your own being. So I would say you want to be able to address that. So that's it for this vlog. Hope you guys benefit, enjoy. If you have any questions, leave it in the comment below. I also leave a link to Chris's the gym that he's at, as well as his contact information is on Facebook. All of it in the description below. I'll see you soon.